So this is a Hindu
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hindu shrine, Hindu place. So before we start this explaining, I try to explain about Hinduism a little bit so that you have a little background. In Hinduism, we have three main gods. Brahma, who created the universe, Vishnu, preserve it, operate it, and Shiva, destroy it. So this is a Pashupatinath. The Pashupatinath means the head of the animal, including human beings. So he is the in charge, he is the god of the animals. So Brahma, who created the universe, G, like generator, who generate it, and Vishnu, operate it, operator, operate it, and the Shiva, destroy it, D. So G-O-D, generator, operator, and destroyer, G-O-D, God. So it became together, three main characters became together, right? So generator, operator, and destroyer. In Nepal, the generator called Brahma hardly worship. The reason is, before generating you, you are nowhere, so you don't worship it. After generating you, born, that means you born, then you worship Vishnu, pray for Vishnu, because you born and you need a good life. And then Shiva, who destroy it, then you also worship Shiva, because you wanna die better, with a peacefully, and after death you wanna have another better life. That's why you worship Shiva. So the Shiva and Vishnu, two gods, are well worshipped, where generator Brahma, who create you, never worship, and some places they worship it. So principally three part: generator, operator, and destroyer. Okay, and that's the main three god has different name and form. Like Vishnu has 11 incarnation, and in Vishnu's rebirth, also one of them is Buddha, 10th rebirth is Buddha. So that's why Hindu Buddha together, right? That's the thing. So this is Bagmati river, named Bagmati. It goes from here to all the way to India and meet with the Ganges. Okay, so that's why it's considered as a holy river. So that's why when they cremate all the body, they burn it into ashes, and after ashes they take the water, clean it, and throw the ashes to the river, so that it goes to ultimately to the India and ocean. So ultimate goal of our life is to get to the ocean. Ocean means a divine, right? We come, but we grow, and then we go back to the source. So 5 elements go back to the source. While burning it, physical body go. So we have an understanding that this body we got from the parents. So this is only the biological body. Biologically, we get this body from parents, but the life was somewhere there. The soul, or you say Atma, whatever name you give, it was before it replaced in our body, and after this cremation, the 5 elements go back, the biological body go back to the earth, air, fire, ether, and everywhere. What 5 elements go back to the whole universe, and the soul go back to the source. Like the water. Water comes, slowly go, and back. So when we die, we had no existence. Means once the river goes to the ocean, river lose the identity, it became ocean. When we die, we cremated, we lost our individual identity, and we became one. That's the principle. That's why they clean it. When looking to the river, you see the whole your life. It comes somewhere and it go. Life is a journey, it continue, and one day it end. So everything what you see with the physically, what it born and has an end. Everything has an end. So the Buddha said that temporary, impermanent thing. Whatever things there we see is impermanent. What is permanent? The change. They keep changing. We were a baby, we adult, grown up, and we die, and the life. So the Shiva is this is the main temple called Pashupati. So this is the main Shiva, and then these are cremation. They have a 13 platform, 13 platform, and even more. The 13s are more important, right? So as soon as people die in a home, we have a belief that after 4 hours we are allowed to cremate. If somebody die in your home, first they call your nearest and dearest one. After that, all friends, and they call here in a call center and reserve one of the cremation platform, and they bring it here. And first after the bridge they do some rituals. At the home also they do rituals before taking here, and they will also do some rituals. After that rituals they bring here and cremate. And then first same day dies, the same day cremations. And we have a belief that we cremate only present of sun. If the 9 o'clock evening there is a death in a home, then you only bring tomorrow morning with the presence of sunlight. But if 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you try to bring same day if possible. But if somebody die in your home but your children are in abroad, in this case they ask the permission to the children. If your children said okay, keep the body, then they will take to the hospital and get the help and keep it. Otherwise they cremate and put some ashes in a pot, and when son comes from the abroad or relative or like daughter, then they again come and do the rituals. So basically same day cremations. As soon as die, cremation after 4 hours. They believe that until 4 hours the soul is there very close to the body, so they don't want to damage. So after 4 hours slowly they do it. And during these rituals they try to take the soul little bit far, because the soul also has a home and it has somehow attached. So for the even soul it takes time to leave the body. Even the respiration is close, still the soul around. So whatever ritual they do here until 13 days, making that.
Hello. Desinfectant.
Dia punya.
刚出来个巴迪吗？
哪里？
那里啊，
哪里？
那里啊，
哦，对啊，对啊，
真的是一个人哦。
对啊，等一下要烧的。
Death in home, they call to the call center, and then they register the death and bring it here. So this is first step they do here. So this is called first rituals. So this rituals is called, that place you see the body, it's called Brahmanal, means like the last bed that you sleep as a physically. After this sleeping, then you no more sleep. You cremate and your physical body, biological body will disappear. So you, before you born, you were somewhere, and after birth you are here, and now you are going back to the same source wherever you come. So unknown, known, unknown, right? So that's what Shiva principles. Shiva is a formless principles, because you say Shiva means you believe but you create the form, but actually it's formless. Okay? So your life is not only physical, but it's before and after. So these three gods, before, and Brahma create you, and Shiva destroy and go back. So it's a cycle. Okay? So as soon as the death is registered, they bring it. So there is no rich and poor. Everybody allowed to skip there.
Oh, really?
Everybody. Only there is a two platform.
Yes.
These two platform considered as a
Others
VIP.
have to wait.
Yeah. This first one is a VIP.
Okay.
Okay, and the second one considered as a priest.
Uh-huh.
Other than that, everyone is a public. But this part of rituals is allow for everybody. Okay, this is allowed. So they do first. They bring it. They clean the body. They put all the food, last food, and also water, and also making your body cooler and clean to ready for the cremation. And all these family member comes and they do it. So they are in line. As soon as this body is finished, they will take other side and cremate, because you saw that getting ready, right? They take it and then next body will come. So they are waiting in a queue. Though it's a festival time, for the death, neither it's old or young. Whether it's a normal day or festival day, death don't care about it. Anytime it can come. So there is two things sure in life. We born to die, but the only thing is when we don't know. So we say that you have to ready for every day. If you are not ready for death, and when it comes as a surprise, you very panic. At the time, if you are very panic, then your chitta, your mind will disturb, and you don't know what kind of next journey will be. So all the sadhu, the meditators, the religion believers, saint, they keep in mind that anytime I can die, so I prepare for it. When the death comes, I go with a smile. If I go with the smile and with the happily, my next life can be fixed. If you are very confused and you don't know what to do, if death is in front of you, and that time you are confused, so you maybe go to the samsara. So that's why meditating, understanding, you have to build and accept it. Okay. So they bring this place. You see that just the one body is now taken away, other body will come. But sometime, if the death is there, your son or children or important family members are in Pokhara or other places, then they wait for a while. So this is the first rituals their children and close family want to do. After cremation, it's okay. But if somebody is in abroad, they don't wait. Then they look the right person for close family member, do it. And women and men both are allowed to come here, but always less women. The reason is they are very soft-hearted, and sometimes they can't see all this process. So after cremation, they come and join for other 13 days rituals. But officially, both are allowed. If you are strong, you want to come, because some parents may have only daughters, so she want to come. Of course, she is welcome to come. And you see some women are there. Okay? That's how it is. And this main Shiva temple has 4 doors, silver coated. At the top is golden. And inside the temple in center, there is a Shiva, statue of Shiva. And from there, the tunnel is down. And all the offering comes to that tunnel. The holy water from the up, the holy milk or whatever offer comes through the tunnel, and they can take it. Like you see there, they can take, and when they put the body, they can also put the holy water, so that they get the blessing, right? That's the thing. So that's why it's called Brahmanal, and then everybody comes to last bed and go. So this is another building called Self-Dying Center. This building, 3-story building, you see. So if you have seen the life enough, you see your parents, how they live, your grandfather or your relative or family, you grown up, but you always have a lot of desire and never been satisfied. And one day you realize it that, okay, life is enough. I want to die, but I don't want to shoot here. I don't want to hang, or I don't want to go in a bridge and jump. No, go under the car, nothing. But I want to die peacefully. Then you come here and ask 4-5 good friends. Okay, I want to die. Can you help me? Then good, strong 4-5 friends you invite and come together with them. And then you register self-dying center. And then you come and there are 7 doors. Taking marijuana, smoking and sitting in a temple, relaxing. Or you just come and see life, death. You can go above the temple and pray every day for wealth, health. But at the same time, look the down. It doesn't matter how wealthy, healthy you are, ultimately you die. And true example is there. The problem is we only see other people die. We never see ourselves die. We never see ourselves as a birth. My parents say that you was born. I agree. And they name me as a Vishnu. I agree. And I have seen all the people die. Then I also make an assumption that I will die. But about my own death and own birth, I am always unknown. Right? We never see that.
Yeah.
But we see the things like that. And we make an assumption. So our eyes and ear, everything make always an assumption. We only see one side. If there is a coin, if I say this, you see this side. And you make half part of it is an assumption.
Yes.
Everything is a 50% we see it. The truth also we don't see overall. We only see half. What is the truth? We only see life, we don't see the death. But life is incomplete without death. So at the time of birth, if the doctor check one of the DNAs of us, and they will write also date of dying. They can also, maybe 20 years after, they check it your body small cell and say, if everything goes natural, this person will die in age of 80. Can write this way. The science has developed already. But at least living means possible we die. So we always live in a dualism with the 50% of understanding. There is a day, there must be night. If there is no night, day is not possible. If there is no death, life is not possible. If there is a life, there is a death. So that's the dualism is our living things. I see you front, so I make up my mind to backside, and we see as a person, but actually we don't see it. So close your eyes and build your wisdom. Try to see the both. The Buddha said that life is a suffering. It's a suffering because you don't see the pleasure. But pleasure is somewhere in the imagination which you don't see it. As soon as you work hard, thinking about pleasure, but as soon as you go there, again dukkha is there. So the understanding that one side is very important, and not to only assumption, to experience it is very important. So here are people, residently they live. There are like kind of holy men. But this kind of people live inside, but sometimes they even lock from outside with their friends and meditate 6, 7, 8 days. With the minimum food and water they drink and eat. Okay? And then, but sometimes you see around in here with the decorations and makeup, these are fake holy men, not real one. They're just business holy men. They want to decorate it and want to ask money. That's the only thing. So this river is very much polluted because everywhere around this area is cremated. All the ashes throw it, and also in the winter time not so much water, so it gets dirty. But in the summertime, rainy time, the water level come up, and then it looks clean. But people has faith, believe. There is a two things to understand: faith and belief. What is belief? The belief is generally because of something you believe. Belief has also unbelief things. I believe in God because I believe also there is a demons or ghost, right? If I believe God and worship God, then I will go away from the demons. That's one kind of belief. So the belief has negative and positive, both sides. But faith has no two. Faith means you just believe it and worship it. Because of, even you have to die, you don't care about it, you just believe it. That's called faith. And in life you have to go this way. If the faith, what you believe, religion can be changed. What is truth about me? My social identity is truth, or what is there something inside? So they meditate every day and aware, like mindfulness. They live it like that. And if they understand something to share with the world, others, they share it. Otherwise they try for another life to be better. That's how this holy man live and meditate around here. Every temple has this. So this is a symbol of Shiva. Shiva. Shiva is a god of destroyer.
Yeah.
But you may ask questions. The Shiva is a destroyer. But why this symbol? Because this symbol stands male, female. Right? Male, female together. When male and female together, creation comes. The baby comes. Yes or no? Right? This you know. But as a god of destroyer, why he take this symbol?
Why?
That can be the question. Right? The question, because destroyer means, the destroyer means to create it. If the old tree is not destroyed, the new tree cannot grow. Right? This is very scientific, symbolic. Right? So he is not only destroying, but he is giving a life.
Yes.
The life sign is this.
Yes.
So creation is there.
Yes.
So the destroy and creation is one. So that's why this God is worshipped. If I getting old, then I might want to die. For the young child has a lot of energy, life force. The old man has a lot of wisdom, but energy is less. Right? If you want to get the wisdom, you go to the old person. If you want to see the good energy, go to the children. So this is the time of creations, and symbolic. So it is thing. The why it turned to the female part turned to the east, because where the mountain and higher region, the flow. Because when you stay, you keep your baby inside, the water is there, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So symbolic to source of the water. So that's why this symbolic to Shiva. So let's take about the Shiva a little bit. I explain about the Shiva. Shiva is considered as a formless principle. The formless, we have a form, like body has a form, but we also believe something as a soul, right? The soul has formless, no form. The energy, now the science goes very deep to the atom. The last part of our body is atom. Even they go further than atom. It's called
Clock.
quanta or other name, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? So this is the very less. But even you destroy that one, then still there is, you can't destroy at all. Some you can make it small, but cannot destroy, because it's not possible to destroy because of the energy, and the energy and current cannot be destroyed. It's flow, it's keep going on circle. So that formless, even you go science, you see small part, but let's say you driving a car, is a car, but the car has an individual name, tire, wheels, everything. If you separate it, the car will be disappear, but only particle left, right?
Yes.
Similarly, as a together there is a life.
Yes.
Our body has also parts, but unseen principle also holding together in a harmonious way so that life can continue it.
Oh.
Otherwise it's just a flow. So we have to understand, and that flow, that life which we cannot see physically but it still exists, called Shiva. So I think as a friend and we have a relations, but this relation cannot be shown,
Yes.
but there is some, right? That is like you see the flower, you see the beauty of flower, but if you take out the flower theories, you only see the parts and you maybe name the colors, water, nectars and things, but overall you don't see it, but unseen things holding the seen. So that principle is like a Shiva. So that's why Shiva is formless principles, but he is there. So when you come and meditate, you forget about your own existence and you pray for that non-existence which is equal to you. So that's why it's symbolic. Everything is a symbolic in order to go on non-symbolic one. So everything show up and slowly you go like a stairs. You go up same stair, you go down same stairs. So they build it. So you imagine. So while in meditating, you first you look the image of the things or light and things, then slowly you get away from everything and you go to the nothingness where everything exists. The sky has nothing, but within the sky everything is there.
Yeah.
That's how the Shiva principle is about.